that moment where you're like, oh, I can totally do this in real life?
Not with what Hardison does. Even though it's all possible and real, not with what he does. With what Christian does, yes. Because I grew up a martial artist. And I was lucky enough to actually get some fighting in while I was in Portland, even though I kind of wasn't supposed to. Because they're like, don't come back all beat up. I'm like, no, guys, no, I'm good. And then I go off, I'm in my class getting busy. Maybe with what Beth does as well. Like I said, we learned the whole pickpocketing thing, and it's scary how easy it is. It's not even such a physical thing. It's just more mental. As long as you're in tune and you understand what's going on, you know the machine you're working, you're good. Which is very scary because it's all basic. Even the hacking thing is all basic knowledge. You just have, it's like learning French. You understand the language and you know what country you're in, you're good to go. You're native, and that's all it is. Computer language is very similar to just reading a book. It just happens to be very accessible. So hopefully people don't know that, even though I just told you all. But don't go do anything illegal on my behalf. Don't blame me. Yeah, I think Christian's part and well, I guess Elliot and Parker, I would feel most akin to actually being able to do what they do. But I would love to be able to do what Hardison does. Move around a couple numbers and one day I'm a rich man and good times happen. Oh yeah. I'm not afraid of that. Well, thank you. Hello.
Hey, in the Iceman job on Leverage, you had a great accent on that one.
Thank you.
And I was wondering if you could talk a little bit in that accent for us.
Iceman job. Yeah. That's supposed to be quite a terrible accent. It's supposed to be hard to finish trying to emulate, I guess what Sophie does, whatever, and it's not supposed to be very good. I got some mixed comments on that. Some people say that you're not allowed back in England, but some people that say you gave it a good go, and you're an alright chap. So I appreciate it. What up, man?
What's up, dude? Do you still watch Supernatural even after Jake got plugged? Like, have you kept up with it since then?
Man, I catch up on DVDs when the DVDs come out because I barely have time to watch TV. Like when we shoot Leverage, we shoot literally 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. When I'm working that whole time. I don't even get to watch Leverage. I'm absolutely serious. I have to catch like all the reruns or whatever. I'm catching up like you guys. I'm just like, hey, if you've seen it, I might not have. But yeah, we barely really get to watch TV, so I catch up a little bit later. A little bit later. But I definitely try to support my people though.
Okay. And do you know if you'll be back at all, or?
Well, that's a tough thing because, like I said, Leverage is keeping me on a very, very tight schedule, and it's hard to kind of judge where that's going to go in the future. But I would love to be back though. I think it would be dope because Supernatural, I had an awesome time filming, and it's a really good set, good people, good guys. I had fun, and I get to do this. No, I mean, this is awesome. You guys are dope. So I would love to be back.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
If you weren't acting, what other job would you be doing? And can you talk a little bit about the experience of filming the big showdown fight with Jared? Because it involved a lot of wire work and breakable boards and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, fun stuff. If I wasn't acting, I don't know. If in some perverse universe I was not acting, it would be architecture and just designing. I've always been a designer since I was a kid. I used to design motorcycles, cars, homes, jets, all that kind of stuff. And that's what I went to college for. I went for architecture and product design, so it'd probably be that. But in the back of my mind, I would at least be putting myself on YouTube, acting out a little something, because that's just it's what I am. I can't fight it. Even when I was a little kid, I didn't like the business, but somehow it found me. So it's what I am. Can't change it. But the fighting experience was cool. There was a lot of wire work. It was my first time dealing with a fight that was, that extensively CG, and with all the special effects and all that kind of stuff, and having powers. And I remember when I did the super punch on Jared, they put him on this platform that was gas propelled, so when I hit him, I was like from 3 feet away, but when I hit him, they hit the button, and he flew up in the air, fell back on a mat. It was pretty cool. Even though it was Vancouver, in February, I believe, at night, in the rain, freezing cold. I couldn't feel my fingers or my toes for the whole night, but what I did feel was cool.
And that's what matters.
That's what matters. Thank you.